Okay, here we go. Well, hello to all my friends. I love you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for showing up and showing up on time. Hey, Shirley, I didn't get to say hello to you, I don't think. Hello, hello. Glad to have everyone on here for this special VIP event. And you know, VIP stands for very important person. And you all are absolutely that for me. And the reason why I'm calling this a VIP event is because we know that there are a lot of people who say that they want to do things, who say they're looking for opportunity, but they don't take the full step and really get into action to embrace it. So you all saw something that piqued your interest, then you went to the next step and you watched a video, and then you actually replied back to me and said, yes, I saw it. I would like to be invited. And so this event was not marketed to a mass amount of people, but really for those handpicked people who were serious about something that I thought was very, very exciting to me, something that I'm benefiting from, and that I was really eager and excited to share with others. And so I wanted to take this opportunity to have us to come into a closer space together where we could again go over the information, but where you could actually ask questions and see if this is a right fit for you. So let me tell you, before I bring on our guest speaker, let me tell you some of the things. Hey, LaRon, what's up? Some of the things that I see going on in the landscape of the industry right now, be it home-based business, trading, wealth building industry, that I think this is an answer to. And LaRon and I were talking about this last week. Over the last several years, we know lots of people who have been on that pursuit to have their money, to be making the money. But in the pursuit of that, they've gotten wooed and scammed by programs that weren't really legitimate programs, and they lost lots of money. You all may have heard programs about 1%, 2%, 3% a day. And while some of us were like, those things really aren't sustainable, a lot of people thought they were real and realized they got caught up in Ponzi's. A lot of people got caught up in what's called promise to pay programs, where they take their hard-earned crypto, they take their hard-earned money, they send it off to someone else's account, being in a company's account or something like that. They send it off, and all of a sudden, months down the road, the company's gone, the money's gone, somebody's run off, it's shut down, it's been revealed as a Ponzi or whatever it may be. And so these people have lost their hard-earned money. And it comes a time, I believe, that people need to wake up and say, okay, enough is enough. Yeah, I know everybody wants to make money, but you got to be able to analyze things and see if they're real, if they're long lasting. Just because something is promising outrageous returns doesn't mean that it's something that necessarily that you should be doing. So with what you all are going to see today, one of the things that I really want to come out is for you to see the conservativeness of it, the safety of it, but yet the sustainability, and still how it can really make a difference in what you want. And that's a way for your money to be making money. So I know some people are looking at this because I said, oh, it's hands-free, it's a passive way to make money. You don't have to learn about reading charts and candlesticks and all those things. And that's why I really embrace it, because I just didn't have time to do that. I wanted to take any more brain space to do that because I'm so busy. So it's a hands-free system, and I feel really good about the safety of it. So I am sharing this with people, even though you don't have to, but I am, because I feel really good that it's the answer for what a lot of my friends in this industry are looking for. So I'm going to introduce Jake. Jake is the VP of marketing for our company, Laura Global. You may have heard it termed Lurralife. Sometimes people say, oh, you're doing something new. Nope, not doing anything new. My flag has been planted here since 2016. But the exciting thing is that our company has looked at what's going on in the financial landscape of the way things flow and said, you know what? The digital world is here, it's upon us. If we really care about the lifestyle of our business partners, we want to be in the forefront of what's being involved so they can always stay on the cutting edge of making money and of this industry and of helping people. And so we got into the digital space. But again, because we're building ourselves to be a legacy, long-lasting company, not something that's just here for a little while and then gone. We wanted to make sure it was something of that safety and conservatism that people could feel good sharing with other people if they wanted to. And so we've got Jake Baum here today. Jake, so these are my friends. All of them have all of them have probably at one point been in the network marketing space. They may not be right now, but they're familiar with the home-based business industry. But number one, they're looking for, they loved what we posted about the returns passively and hands-free. That's number one. Then we do have some on here who say, okay, you know what? I've lost money. I have a lot of people lost money. Is this a safe place for me to bring people to? So we do have a few who want to know about that team building aspect as well. So with that, I'm going to switch it to you so you can just give a quick overview, especially of the Broadcasting Pro. That's what people are interested in, how that works. And then we are going to open it up for questions.
Perfect. Cool. All right. I will share my screen and we will dive right in. Awesome. Cool. Well, thank you guys for hopping on this. This is going to be exciting. I'm glad that you're able to take a look at this because it's such a fun product. I mean, I've been in the financial markets and traded and done all this stuff. To me, this is such a unique opportunity because we're literally gifting you money through the phone. And this is one of the screenshots I took from one of my accounts that was basically 2,900, in a week. And again, I didn't have to place any trades. I didn't read any charts. I know how to, but I don't want to because it takes a lot of time. There's a lot of prep that goes into it. And I know a lot of people in the world want to make more money or add an extra stream of income, but don't know how, or, there's just too much risk involved, which I totally understand, right? Especially with the cryptocurrency market, Forex, right? It's very foreign probably to a lot of people. And we wanted to basically eliminate the learning curve almost completely so that we could give you a way to make money, because every one of us spends money, whether we're just sitting in a room, right? The lights are on, the air conditioning's on, water's on, like that costs money. And so we want people a way to, one, pay for expenses, but then also facilitate a way to make residual income and to have, more for the retirement plan as well. And so we'll talk a little bit more about this ecosystem. We call it retail, residual, retire. You could just focus on residual, retire with our products, because in the network marketing industry, especially, it seems like some of you have some experience in it. Having a product, right, that actually makes you money outside of the compensation plan really isn't heard of, right? And there's a lot of promises and all that stuff. We've been around for years, right? We've all heard the things. But we have results and we have a track record of almost coming up 2 years now that we've tracked through FX Blue Books that I'll show you guys here so you can see that. But this is kind of the ecosystem that we've built. We have health products, we have digital products, which we're going to talk about today, where if you don't have, say a couple $100 or $1,000 to fund your account, well, we give you a way where you can earn it so that you can start earning at least 9% a month with our Broadcast Pro system, as well as a digital wallet, a physical wallet with Savvy Card as well, and we'll get into that. So like Boomy said, she wanted me to go over the Broadcast Pro, and for me, it's something I'm very passionate about. It's one of the reasons I brought this to Lurra Global, was to help people elevate their money, because the nutritional products are awesome, but this is something that people can do where they don't have to sacrifice time and basically their well-being, right, to learn and all these things and then make mistakes, where we can actually take what we know and the things that we've done in the past and allow people to leverage this. And before I'll actually want to show you guys this little Facebook, what would you call it? Like Facebook post that someone I admire really well. And one of our friends, like they work with him a lot. His name's Dan Fleshman, which you guys might have heard. And now this is nothing against him, but he says, if you would like to earn 12% interest annually from a business that's done 12 million in sales, it's a 50K minimum, right? Opportunities to make money, even the rich, like this guy has made over $60 million just with different business ventures, right? That's a very successful person. Someone we look up to, someone is like you'd say a digital mentor, right? Met him a couple of times, great person, right? It's a huge opportunity. Now, if we think about the product that we have, right? I mean, most people don't have, I would say $50,000 just to, you know, put out there, right? Which is, hey, it's totally understandable, right? And a lot of us probably, if we had the $50,000, do we want to risk that, right? So the cool thing about this product here is that, actually, I'm going to go to this right here. So this is one of our products. The 2 pair, it's netting 6% a month, right? Which is awesome. So if you, in 2 months, 12%, if they put $50,000 in our system, they would make that money within 2 months, right? Versus like 12 months. So it's just interesting to see, like, there's so many high net worth individuals that are looking for different ways to utilize their money, you know, invest in companies, this and that. We have a system here that gives you huge returns with incredible results. Now, this is some screenshots, and actually I can pull up the live one. You guys have access to this as well. So, which actually I'm going to do that because I think we have like 570 days now of track record versus the 550 days. So let me just share this one instead. So this is our FX Blue Books account, and this is something that's totally active for you guys. It's live. We, you know, don't hide this at all. It's actually in the description of the products when you go and purchase these. But in 2020 is when we started this. We all know what happened in 2020, even, you know, this last year, global, this and that, say what you want. This product has profited through all global turmoil, right? And it's incredible because it is, like Boomy said, hands off. When we come back to the presentation, I'll show you, you don't have to recharge. You don't have to do, you know, these things that people are saying, hey, if you want to make money trading, this is what you got to do, right? You got to, you know, perfect your craft, learn for 10,000 hours, right? We don't want to do that. We don't want, because 10,000 hours takes you away from living with your kids, whatever things that you prioritize more, which I would hope you would. So this is the 2-pair strategy. Then we have our 4-pair strategy. Both, I want to show you guys this, the monthly, oh, not the monthly profit, sorry, just the monthly return table. So every month has been in the green. Last month, 17%, pretty solid. We'll go to this one, monthly return. Again, everything in the green, 14%, you know, we show in our presentation, which again, I'll hop right back to that real quick. We show that on average, our products are making 6 and 9%, which is very conservative for us. That's the 2-pair strategy, and then the 4-pair strategy. So 6 and 9%, depending on how you want to get started. Very, very low cost of entry, $49, $99. These are, they can adjust. This is on average of the month over month that we've been able to collect with the data over, you know, almost 2 years. So we have a track record, and we always say the past performance does not guarantee the future result, right? Everything has risk, but we have a proven strategy to where we can profit month over month. And we actually use stop losses, where some other products will promise you 20%, 30% a month, right? And it'll be great for the first 2 months. And like Boomy was kind of alluding to, either one, the account gets blown, or all of a sudden they disappear, right? And that's not what we're about. That we want to provide a solution that I feel comfortable with putting my money. I can talk to my family, my friends, they can feel comfortable. I can give something to you guys that you can feel comfortable using, and then also refer other people. So what happens and how this works is it isn't an algorithm that gives you the best entry points and parameters, and they're all set for you. So the entry, the take profit, and the stop loss, okay? And that has generated us 6 to 9%, depending on which strategy that you've joined in at. Now, the minimum account sizes are not $50,000. It's 500 with bits, or which I'll talk to you about in a sec, or $2,000. That's for the Bit Pro, or it's $250 and 1,000 USD for the Bit Basic. And the reason we have two different ways of funding it is bits is Bitcoin, but it's micro bits, and then just typical USD. This also, so not only are you basically getting a done for you personal trader, but you can determine how you want to profit. So if you're someone who likes cryptocurrencies and you're interested in Bitcoin, I personally think it's going to be around for a while, right? It's the granddaddy of them all. You can actually earn Bitcoin by taking Forex signals. It's the only product in the world that allows you to do this. You would actually fund your account in Bitcoin, and any of the signals that we take, they're again, Forex signals, you'll then profit in bits. So the only other way that you can actually earn more Bitcoin in the past was buying more Bitcoin, right? You just had to go to some exchange and you had to buy Bitcoin. That was the only way that you could accumulate Bitcoin. Now what we're saying is you can fund your account in Bitcoin, you'll take the Forex trades, and then you'll earn Bitcoin. So it's the only platform in the world that actually allows you to earn more Bitcoin. You can also use it in USD. They're the exact same trades, so there's no difference there. It basically really just comes down to if you want to, kind of deal with the swapping of currencies and then also the volatility of Bitcoin. So I'm going to go back really quickly here because one, you're probably wondering, okay, so that's really cool. You guys have results. That's awesome. But like, what actually does it entail? Well, the things that you don't have to learn, let's talk about that first, right? If you saw this, most people would be like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't want to know about it. And it just looks like too much. Well, the good thing is you don't have to learn any of this. You don't have to learn how to read a chart. You don't have to place a trade. You don't have to learn how to take a profit, and you don't have to take a stop loss. The worst thing in trading is human emotion, right? You get super euphoric when something's going great, awesome. You get the fear of missing out. And then all of a sudden, like, you turn into a losing trade and you're like, oh, well, I'll just make it back, right? And then you can never get out. I've suffered from it. Maybe some of you guys have suffered from it. It sucks, right? But the cool thing is that doesn't happen anymore because everything is broadcasted into your account for you. So all you need to do is, one, fund your account, which we have steps to fund your broker, and we have a recommended broker, a couple of them actually. Then you will connect that funded broker account with a MetaTrader account, and then connect that account with a Broadcast Pro, and voila, you're done. And I've done a couple tutorials, and it's taken me less than 15 minutes to set up. I would say an average is like an hour for someone to set up. And then the cool thing is once you've done it, then you can withdraw profits when you want. You'll see screenshots like this all around, right? Where you're profiting every single day. So you can then travel, have fun, do whatever you want. And again, it's no time commitment to you. The cool thing about this is you're funding an account and you're setting it up. That means you have full control over it. We're not pooling money. We're not doing anything like that. We as a company never touch your money, right? You can withdraw, you can stop your subscription, you can do whatever you want because it's all under your control. All right. Now, we talked about like the personal trader, and like basically I call it a personal trader because it really is, it makes trades for you and you don't have to hardly do anything. Just do the setup process. We do have a couple different things that also comes with the subscription, and I'm just going to go to the subscription, really quickly, just so you guys can see. So you'll get a virtual wallet that you can actually swap cryptos in. It actually functions as a private bank. If you want to, we have a Visa partnership where you can actually get a plastic card, and any of the profits you make, or if you profit in the commission plan, if that's something that you're interested in, you can transfer everything and use this as a private bank for yourself. You have a card, you can do peer-to-peer transfers for free. It's really cool. You also get access to I Love Cheap Travel, which is something that we really love. It's a discount booking engine that's specific to you guys, and I'll talk about in some more detail about that. I'm just going to go over the wallet really quickly, and then we can open this up for some questions. But what we've done here with this partnership is connected us with a wallet that actually allows you to hold multiple cryptocurrencies, but also fiat currencies as well. Now, like Chase Bank or Wells Fargo, or even like a local credit union, you can only hold a national denomination, like a US currency, right, in your wallet, right, or in your checking account. So what's cool about this is you can do that, but you can also have 190 different cryptocurrencies. In the future, will allow other fiat currencies as well. And you can use these currencies and spend wherever you are, because it's a Visa-backed debit card. You can use Apple, Google Pay, however you want. But what we're doing is we're allowing people to get into the crypto space and teach them to become savvy users. And like I was mentioning, it actually is a private bank account. You'll have a routing number, account number. You can do ACH deposits, wire transfers, things like that. We have very low crypto conversion fees, actually way lower than you'll find at Binance, Coinbase, any of those big name companies. We're the only wallet that doesn't require staking. A lot of people don't talk about the staking aspect. Like if you want to get low fees, if you want to get cash back, you have to actually then put up money. We don't make you do that. So it's just you pay for the wallet and boom, you get it, right? We're the only company that, the partnership, I guess, Savvy's the company, but the partnership that allows peer-to-peer transfers in not just USD. So like Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, you can send USD to another wallet. You can also send Bitcoin for free. Never been done before. So that's something that's really cool here. Very high load and spend limits, $30,000 a day, which is awesome. And then the one that I get most excited about is I Love Cheap Travel, where we have a partnership with a booking engine, a company called I Love Cheap Travel, where you get access to everything that Expedia Hotels.com has, but for half the price. So you can stay in everything that you can find online for half the price. And the reason is because we're a membership and we have a password, we're password protected, that we can then get behind what's called a rate parity law. A lot of people don't know this, but if, let's say you have a Marriott and it's $100 a night, Expedia the lowest they can charge is $100 a night. They could never go even $99, right? Everything has to be even. Because we have a membership, we can go to $50 a night. And that's something that you have access to with your subscription. So you can see here, you actually get savings up to 65%. Cruises, car rentals, airfare, everything. It's a one-stop shop booking engine. These are just some examples that I think are really cool to show that, one, we have 5-star hotels, and then the rates are like out of this world. You could do comparisons all day and you would never get something that's lower. So there's another one for Hawaii. The average traveler spends 3 to 5 nights in a location. So if you think about it, you would save $300 a night. If you stayed 5 nights, that's $1,500. That would be more than the subscription itself would cost for an entire year. So if you paid for the $99 subscription, you profited from Broadcast Pro. You book one stay and you've totally paid for your entire year, probably then some. It's just incredible. We have, I think, the most unique opportunity from a network marketing standpoint, but even just from incredible products. There's nothing that can really touch this right now, which I think is awesome. So do you want me to go into kind of like the 2x2 and the 4x4 bonuses, Boomy? Or just talk products?
You know what? You can hit that real quick for those who are thinking about what happens if I brought some people in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's do it. Okay, so in this little slide here, the Bit Basic, it's entry level. It's still awesome. You're going to get some incredible products. This is the most popular option here, and it's that for one of these reasons is this green check mark. So we have these things called green pack qualifications where you can actually get your subscription paid for and then earn a little bit more. So this allows you to then refer people with the same pack to get, where's my slide? 2x2 bonus qualified. So you would earn $100, get your subscription paid for. There's other bonuses within our compensation plan that you get awarded for, like the fast start bonus, the 2-team pay, matching check, generations, things like that. But this is probably the easiest bonus. And if you focus on this and nothing else, you'll still get paid, right? But at least you're teaching the right behavior. So one, the goal is to get your subscription paid for. And then if people don't have the funds to then fund their account, this is how they do it. They can actually earn it through referring up to 20 people. So 20 people in your organization, 4 who get 4, and you earn $500. And that's every month that someone has an active subscription, you'll earn this. It's not just a one-time bonus, it's month after month. So you could continually earn this $500 bonus to fund your account with $500. You could fund it the $500 the next month. Obviously, it's up to you. But that's the bonuses. It's really, really simple. And it's a great way to not only just get your subscription paid for, but fund it even further if that's something that you want to do. That work?
Yep, that's good. I just wanted them to see if they did refer others, what is,
Awesome.
one of the ways they can make money.
Cool. Well, let's open up for some questions. If you guys have anything that you want me to go over, if something wasn't clear, or if you just want a deeper explanation, let me know and we'll get those things answered.
Okay, guys.
Hopefully it makes sense. Yeah, first off, hopefully it makes sense. And if it does, then awesome. You're ahead of the game.
Well, if I wasn't already in, I'd be like, okay, this is like my alley, little time, but I can make some money and it's not too risky. Hey, I'm all in. So I see, let me go. Dwayne has his hand raised, and then LaRon. I can unmute you guys. Jack, I think you have to unmute.
Oh, I do?
Well, I don't know. Yeah.
Looks like Dwayne's unmuted.
Yes, can you hear me?
Hey, yeah, we can.
Wonderful. Great presentation, Jake Boomy. Thanks for inviting me. The one question that I do have is that, is there a minimum to fund the account with USDT?
So you would have to convert it to USD or Bitcoin. Right now, we don't have USDT capabilities for funding. In the future, we might, but right now it's just those 2 funding options.
And is there a minimum? Like I've seen 2,000 for bit, 500 for bit, 2,000 for USD. Is that the minimum amount you can fund an account with?
Yep. So let me go back to this. So yep, if you're in the Bit Pro, 2,000 is the recommended for Bit Pro, and then $500 in bits for Bit Pro as well. Yes, that's the correct minimums.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
And LaRon.
Can you hear me, Boomy?
Yep, loud and clear.
I'm multitasking. I'm driving down to Florida. So anyway, so great presentation, Jake. Thanks for inviting me, Boomy, as well. I'm pretty savvy, Jake, but great presentation, man. First question, I got a couple. You dealing with MetaTrader 4 or 5?
It's MetaTrader 4.
Okay, cool. And like I said, the minimum I see on BitPro, I guess BitPro is 2,000. What's the maximum?
We don't have a max.
So if I got somebody who want to put in $1 million, they can put in $1 million.
Yep.
Okay. Awesome. Like Ben Boomy was talking, health is wealth. And I like this program. I've been dealing with a lot of platforms that over the last, months, a lot of people have lost a lot of money, including myself.
Yeah.
But not having control, of your MP4 account and having control over here is powerful. That is huge.
I think so.
People can just take your money, walk away. So over the last month, I probably lost about 800,000 over the last 2 months. Dealing with platforms. Yes, in general, I'm pretty crypto savvy.
Is that just because they rugged you?
Yeah, one company I had about 4,000 people in, and they did a rug pull. In general, it begins with a C. I ain't gonna say the name, but anyway, I pulled money out. I made my principal plus interest a lot of money. But some people are built on greed. What I think this platform, like Boomy was saying, I've been around for years. Y'all have a nice little track record. I have a lot of traders. I trade myself, but I have a lot of traders. And people are looking for a passive income because people don't have time to read charts, candles, etc. Myself included.
Right.
So the next question I got is, what is y'all averaging about, you said 9%, for legal purposes, but y'all doing about 14 to 17 a month.
Yeah, so last month was our best month, 14 on the 2-pair strategy, 17, a little over 17 on the 4-pair strategy. But over the course of the last almost 2 years, yeah, it's been average of 6 and 9% a month.
Pretty powerful. So what's
Yeah, not too bad for conservative, but yeah, it's still good.
So I use FTX. I'm crypto savvy. Got about 7 wallets. I use a lot of exchanges. But long story short, so with the Savvy card, so it's basically $30,000 a day. Is that BTC or any USD currency?
USD.
Okay.
That's the cap for USD. Yeah.
And the quick question: does that, say for example, like I'm just using the hypothetical, but it's the truth. I use FTX a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So if I have my money over here with Savvy, can I just go to anywhere and does it convert the crypto into fiat of any currency if I'm in another country?
So you would have to swap, or I'm sorry, if you spend with your card, is that the question?
Yes.
So you would have to convert it from a crypto to, because it's not an exchange,
USD.
unfortunately. Yeah, you'd have to convert it to USD and then spend it. Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. Cool. Other than that, boom, you send me a link. Let's go.
Awesome. Cool. Thanks, Lauren. We'll have to connect. I'm kind of interested on some of the crypto stuff you've done.
Thank you, brother.
Okay,
Awesome. Have a good one.
we'll set up a private thing between you two.
Cool.
Awesome. Thanks for your questions. Can you explain when you say 2-pair and 4-pair for people who aren't
Sure.
familiar with Forex? What does that mean?
Yeah, let me go just really quickly. So a pair is basically the foreign exchange that's happening. So like if you're converting Australian dollars to Canadian dollars, that equals a pair. And so that's the abbreviation here. So AUD or CAD, same thing could go for like the British, Great Pound versus to a Canadian dollar. That's what a pair is. And they have different values that are going up or down. And so that's what you're trading is those pairs.
So with the Bit Basic, you're trading 2 of those pairs, but
yeah, so the Bit, correct. So, sorry to cut you off, Boomy. These 2 pairs, the first 2 pairs are the 2-pair AUD and CAD, GBP and CAD for the 2-pair. And then for the 4-pair, we add the Australian dollar and the New Zealand, and then the New Zealand and the Canadian dollar as well.
Gotcha. Okay. So you can, with Bit Pro, you have the potential to earn more, the average of 9%, because you're actually taking more trades.
Yeah, you're taking more trades, trading with, double the pairs, right? 2 to 4. So that's why, because you have more pairs trading, then that's why we're kind of asking you to have a higher minimum for your account.
Mm-hmm.
Because of that, plus, the 2,000 minimum, if you're making 9%, you're making $180, you're paying for your subscription with the trades, right? We want to make sure people are profitable. We could do $1,000, but people will always go for the minimum, and then they'll be like, oh my God, I'm not making enough money to cover my trades or my subscription. So we didn't want that to happen. And that's why they are the way they are.
Good point. I was going to bring that out, that's just the minimum, is not saying you have to start there. Right. If you can do better and you feel comfortable, then do that. That's what I would recommend. Okay, who else has questions? Because don't y'all get off of here and start asking me questions. You got Jake right here. No question is a dumb question. We understand everybody's at different places. Even if you're repeating something, we want you to get everything answered now so you can be like Ron and says, hey, this just makes sense. All right, send me your link. So Elvis, I see you unmuted.
Yes. Yeah, awesome presentation, Jake. Yeah, I was wondering on the, are we trading Forex or crypto in there?
You're trading Forex. So everything is Forex signals. Depending on how you fund your account, depends on the profit, right? So if you have a funded account in USD, the profits will be in USD. If you fund with bits, the micro bits of Bitcoin, then your profit will be in bits. But they're always Forex signals.
Got it. Mm-hmm. And these people are just trading for this company, how they've selected.
The pairs you're talking?
No, the traders, the ones that actually send in the signals.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the signals get, then what happens is a key entry point, comes about, and then it gets broadcasted into all of our members' accounts.
But no, he's asking, like, he's thinking there's a physical trader sitting down at the computer doing this for us. He's asking, how do you select a trader?
Right.
So it's algorithm based as far as how the entries are determined. But what happens is we get sent alerts that say, hey, this trade was taken, and these are the parameters in a Telegram bot. So if you just wanted the signals and you wanted to place them yourself, you could. Does that make sense? Am I understanding the question right?
Yeah, but he's basically like, did you know a guy who was a great trader and you said, hey,
sorry. Yes. I'm sorry. Yes. Yeah. So our traders have 20 plus years trading Forex.
Okay.
And so they were just finding a way of one, taking some of the burden off of themselves, right? That's kind of where it stemmed. And then it was like, okay, well, shoot, this is pretty incredible. How can we get this into more people's hands? Hence where we're at today.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I was asking.
Sorry about that.
No problem. Not a problem. And also you mentioned 500 and some days. What is that?
Oh, yes. So let me just go back to that FX Blue Book. So that's just the amount of days that we've been trading. So 500, as you can see here, our history is 580 days of active trades. So over this course of time, that's just our track record, the history.
Yeah.
Hey, Jake, while you're there, Shirley was saying, hey, you showed us a demo account. Can we see a live account? But this is a live account, isn't it?
This is a real one as well. This four pair one. So they're both active.
So the results that you were showing us are from an active account, not just a
These
demo.
are both, yeah. So this is like the 2-pair demo, but this is the 4-pair active. Or real live account. Yeah. The other thing, just to go over it, because I mean, the system's not, when I say perfect, it means that there are losing trades, but obviously there's more winning trades than there are losing trades. But the peak drawdown, that means the amount that a trade could go into the negative is 1%. On the 2-pair, it's less than 1%. So even if a trade goes against you and hits a stop loss or something like that, it's not going to be a large portion of your account, which I think is great. 73.8% win rate, obviously winning more than we lose. 73.8 or 7, sorry, on the 4-pair. So they're pretty consistent.
Let me see.
Outstanding, Jake.
So Dwayne says, when you have a $99 subscription, can you retail the other products?
If you haven't, like the nutritional products, is that?
Yes.
Yeah, you can actually retail all the products. So digital and the nutritional products. Your subscription gives you access to our whole suite of products. The brand partner price was that $99 and $49 I was showing you. It's actually $20 higher for retail. So if people were just like, hey, I just want to be a customer, totally fine. You'll get that $20 commission. And then any of the nutritional products you can purchase or retail or sell, refer, and you'll still get money in the commission plan.
So that $99 puts you into the company, even though you may be that's the product you're purchasing. You basically have paid no money to get into the company. You just purchased the product. Just to let you all know, for people who come in to the physical product side in the US, they pay $29.95 and then they order their products. But with the Bit Pro, if you come in that way, your $29.95 is being waived. So that's the way to get in. And
we're gonna do that for probably another month, and then we'll probably add that back in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to get as many people on the Broadcast Pro and like the subscription as possible. So trying to eliminate any barriers.
All right, Dwayne and LeBron, did you have any more questions? Oh, and Lizette, I see you're unmuted.
Is the $99, is that a one-time or is this something you pay yearly?
You'll pay it each month just to keep the broadcast active and to have access to the Savvy wallet and the I Love Cheap Travel. So it's a monthly subscription, but you can cancel at any time and you can upgrade from the Bit Basic to the Bit Pro or vice versa anytime you want.
So the Bit Pro is the $500 minimum. Is that what that is?
Correct. For the bits, that's correct. I'll just pull that screen back up just so you can see that. So here's the account minimums for each. 2000 USD or 500 in bits.
And Yolanda, that's what you were asking too. Yolanda said, what is the USD buy-in amount? So for Bit Pro, it's $2,000. For the Bit Basic, you need to fund your account with 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
KT, did you have another question or is your hand still up from last time? You can unmute yourself.
Thank you.
Okay, he's good.
Also, I think I should note this, every Wednesday I do a live onboarding session. So to walk you through the steps, like, so when you purchase one, you'll get a document. Actually, let me just show that really quickly.
Yeah.
So I know I had it somewhere. Oh, there it is. So you'll get access to this onboarding document, which if you already have a funded account somewhere, you can use it. But we have Trader's Domain, which we really like. You can fund with bits or USD. You can use FX Choice if you're outside of the US. We also have Hugo's Way, but there's a handful of other ones that we accept. But each of these have video walkthroughs, a training document. So if you'd rather follow along with screenshots, connecting to your broker or the Broadcast Pro, getting your MetaTrader all set up, and then just taking these step by step. We'll have you connect to Telegram. So that's how you can get alerts and also validate your account. And then we give you a walkthrough through the web panel of how to basically enter everything. So all of these are in video form as well as written form. But then each Wednesday, if you have questions or you're stuck on something, then I'll host a live one where I'll go through each of the steps. And then if anybody's having issues, we'll get you all set up. So if this is your first time, don't worry. It's a lot of people's first time, and we'll get you set up to make sure everything goes smoothly.
Jake, I think I invited everyone here to the 100% Digital Lifestyle group, but can you just tell them the purpose of joining the group, why they should do that?
Yeah, so what we have are the people who are subscribed to now, we have them post screenshots. So kind of like that one screenshot that I had in the presentation, which I can pull up again just to show you. So we have a group where people take screenshots of the profit that they make and post in this private group, which is an awesome tool if you are someone who is wanting to talk to people and refer people. Is you sending a screenshot, it's a great marketing tool, right, to show that the results are real and that you're making profit. But then you can add people to that group as prospects or customers so that they can see and validate that other people are making money, get any questions answered, things like that. But it's a really cool way for us to build a community and then also share our results. So
awesome. So
really great way for everyone to market and validate.
That's what I was going to say. So right now they can join to look and see what's happening. I know you post in there often just to keep people aware of the trades that were taken. And then once they join and start getting results, then they should take screenshots and put them in there. Yeah. And they can also add prospects as well. Yeah. So people who are looking at the service who you want to refer can see what's happening.
Correct. Yeah, we always recommend people just like hide their initial balance, things like that. People don't need to know that. want to keep that private, but just the profit and stuff, it's really cool to see that the system's working for a lot of people.
Gotcha. All right, who has the next question?
Can you hear me, Boomy?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, do y'all have, hey, Jake, does everything compound or y'all
Yeah.
have to roll everything over?
Yeah, so everything compounds. So you can actually, depending on how you set up, we have one that's called like a fixed lot size, where you can just determine what your lot size is, like, 0.01, 0.1, or we have what's called the smart lot size. And so as your account goes up, the lot sizes go up as well.
Okay, cool. And then another question is, they said somebody start with, 5K. Can they always add to their account anytime?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can add to whenever you want, because obviously you own the broker account, right? And it's no additional cost to anything. Just if you want to add more funds, you certainly can.
Cool. Like some more technical questions. So basically, how long has the company been around in general?
Lurralife is, or as far as, yeah, it's been around 3 years.
Okay. Where y'all
Yeah.
located?
Utah. Lehigh, Utah. I don't know if you've ever been, but it's pretty great.
Been a while, so I've been in Utah. Yeah, cool. Because some of my people, they want to know like real technical stuff in general. They
Sure.
invest in large quantities of money into
Right.
any platform, so I got to be savvy on that part as well. So that's cool. Other than that, sounds good, brother.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you for your questions. Yeah, if there's any technical stuff that you guys want to know, just, yeah, feel free to shoot it over to Boomy, or if we connect, we'll get it answered for you guys.
Outstanding.
So Jake, once a person subscribes, they pay their $99.95, then how do they access those the instructions for what they do next?
It will be emailed. And so you'll go into your back office, then the Broadcast Pro tab will pop up. You'll click that. And then when you get the email, we just recommend like downloading the PDF. I like doing it on desktop. Some people like doing it on a phone. I recommend setting it all up on a desktop, just so you can have a bigger screen. But yeah, you'll get an email with the instructions. I would recommend watching the videos and then going and applying it. But I think it's simple, but obviously I've done it quite a few times. But yeah, you'll just get emailed the instructions, and then we even have a couple different live recordings that you can access that are on our YouTube channel as well. So if you get stuck, you can watch those, go through them live in another way.
Gotcha. So Yolanda says, what if you know nothing about Bitcoin or crypto?
Then you're in the right place, because you don't need to know anything to get this done. You just have to follow instructions. Seriously, we again, like that instruction sheet that I just showed you, will show you exactly how to fund, exactly how to connect. It's really, really simple, and Boomy's done it, so she can definitely help you. We helped Princess on, what was it, Wednesday?
Hi, Jake.
Princess here? Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
I'm here.
awesome.
Thank you so much.
I
just
didn't
want
know
to
you
say
were on the
thank
call.
you.
That's great. Yeah, so Princess got
Yeah.
all set up. Princess, do you know anything about Bitcoin trading?
No, not at all. I'm very
Perfect.
beginning
And she
stage.
got it done.
Just get into it, and I don't know anything about it. And thank you so much for helping me set up the account yesterday, right?
Yeah, sweet.
Yesterday.
Well, I'm glad you're on the call. See, your validation. You don't need to know anything.
Yeah,
to
I
get
already made
done,
a little bit profit.
right? And you've already made profit. Sweet. There we go. It's
Yes, a
working.
little bit. Thank you so much.
Of course,
I just
you're
want to
welcome.
say thank you. Thank you, Bomi.
You're welcome.
So there you go. You don't have to know anything. You can do it. It's really cool. And that was why we created the platform, right? So people can have access, people meaning just masses of people that don't have access to some of these wealth tools that people who are really rich have. And that's the goal, right? We want people to be able to take advantage of this so that they can build a lifestyle that they want.
Hey, Jake, I have to give my little plugs. Those of you who know me know that wellness is my passion. So once you get in here, and the hands-free trading is awesome, get one body. So you got to learn about these products so you can understand what it does for your wellness, to keep your body in a state of well-being and healing, and to work on becoming disease-free. We got awesome things for weight loss. And if we're going to have all this money, you want to be healthy for traveling and spending it. So I do want you to take a look at the wellness products. If you want to do that, send me a message on Messenger and I will send you a presentation that the CEO, Travis Martin, did a week or two ago, going over the culture of the company and the wellness products and how they work in the body. So if you want to find out about that, send me a message and I'll send you that presentation, because I believe we want to have our body well, because our health is our first wealth. But then I say, don't just have your body well and your bank account sick, get financial healing as well. And so I'm excited under one roof, under one umbrella, our company, Laura Global, has both things. So we're very unique in the marketplace.
Absolutely. 100% agree with everything you just said.
Okay, before we go, anybody, any last questions? I want you to ask Jake. Don't ask me. But if we get off here, you gotta ask me, that's fine. Hey, Shirley, go ahead, Shirley.
Okay. Here's one first question. If you come in, say on the $49.95, can you upgrade into the $99.95
Yes.
later?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. And I think you said something about you can choose your PIP size.
Yes.
You say yes. Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. If you come in with if you pay with Bitcoin, but you would like to get money in US dollars, is that possible? Or you get paid in bits and
you'll get paid
over.
You'll get paid in the way you fund. So unfortunately, there's not a way to like do that cross. If you wanted to, you could have two separate subscriptions, and you could have a USD funded account and a Bitcoin account if you wanted to. No problems doing that.
And is it hard to say you, obviously, I guess you guys really take, you have to, if you put US dollars, you have to actually transfer that into, exchange that into Bitcoin. Is that correct?
Right. And you can do that through the Savvy wallet if you have never done it before. If you have Bitcoin somewhere else, like a Coinbase or some of those other platforms, you can just send it from one of those. So if you have never done it, I would recommend using Savvy, because we do have the lowest conversion fees. Just it saves you money. So you would just ACH or wire money into the Savvy account. So let's just say you take $1,000, for example, right? And then you would just transfer from your bank to the Savvy wallet, and then you would swap for Bitcoin. So now you'd have $1,000 roughly, right, of Bitcoin. And then you just there's a receive address when you set up your broker account, and then you'll just copy that address, put it into the send section of the Savvy wallet, and then you transfer the funds over.
Okay, that sounds kind of.
It's pretty easy. And again, if anybody has like issues with that, there's so many online resources like that. Will be like, if you're like, hey, I want to learn how to transfer money, I'll do a full thing with like actually moving money from Savvy as well. So if anybody wants to do that, you'll have a resource that shows you how to do that.
Right. I'm just going to ask, is it that easy as well to?
I think it is. And
money
I think
from your account.
And yeah, I do think it is. And I think it's easier than some people think it is as well. Because it's new. Sometimes you get in your head, right? But it's pretty simple. Yeah.
But the great thing, Shirley, is you have me, and then on Wednesdays, Jake does a live walkthrough in Q&A. And if you have a question specific to your issue, you can bring it there as well. And if he has time, he can walk you, through that. So you're not out there by yourself trying to figure it out.
Correct.
Cool. Jake, before you go, Can you show real quick, can you pull up that calculator and just show them a potential
Oh, yeah.
of what could happen? Because I think
Yeah.
people like to see that.
I'm like you. I'm a very visual person. So let's do compound.
So quick question. If you buy in with Bit, and you were talking about being able to use like a credit card type of thing, would you be able to use that if you bought in with Bit?
Yep. Because what you do is the profits that you make in bits, you would then just, well, you have to exchange it to Bitcoin, which I have a video that shows you how to do that within like Trader's Domain, for example. It takes a couple seconds. Once you have Bit or Bitcoin, then you'll just transfer it to Savvy Wallet, and then you can convert it to USD and then start spending your card. So you can do it with Mac.
I think she was talking about, can you use a credit card to fund your account?
Yes. Yes, you can use a credit card to buy Bitcoin on Trader's Domain, for example, or just pay for USD as well. Yeah, sorry, you can do that.
Oh, I like that question, but no, you answered my question the first time, Jay.
Okay.
Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that.
No
Yeah, we're
worries.
getting all the questions answered. That's what we're here for.
No, it makes sense though. It makes sense now.
Okay, cool. Okay, so just really quickly, we can, I don't know, 500 is cool, but 1,000 is better. So we just used $1,000 for your initial balance. This is actually, it's the same calculator, but so $1,000, 9% for a year, and you didn't add anything. So you're looking at roughly, an $1,800 profit, right? Now, if you, let's say you were referring people and you qualified for that $500 bonus every month, just adding an additional $6,000, your earnings would be close to $6,000. So, which is pretty cool, right? Then if you took that starting balance, oh, I might not like that. And let's just say this is still over a year and we never added anything else. So we took that initial $12,000, right? So this would be year 2. So your second year, right, your earnings are $23,000. So it's pretty cool, right? It compounds over time. And like Laurent's question is like, is there a way to compound? Yes, you would just click smart contract when you're setting, or excuse me, not smart contract, smart lot size. And then as your account grows, the lot sizes will grow with it as well. And so you're going to be using that earnings inside of it to compound to make more profit.
Well, what would the $2,000?
$2,000?
Yes.
So your earnings for a year would be $3,625. Pretty cool for you to deposit money, set it up one time, and then hands off. So not bad.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What are you making? Are you making anything off your team monthly? I know you're making if you do the 2x2, 4x4, you're making $500. But what are you making? Are you making anything off the trades, or is just only off based on the Lurralife profit schedule?
So we have 7 different bonuses. Every time you refer somebody, you get a fast start bonus. It's $20 every time someone purchases the $99 subscription. So that would come to you. And then we have the 2 team pay, which is binary related. So it's 10 to 20% on your organization, up to $20,000 a week.
No, we talking.
But there's no getting money from other people's accounts, so you don't make money off of your people's trade.
Yeah, just subscriptions. Right, correct.
That's
yeah.
good. Okay.
And then
I like that.
Right, and then there's also the matching bonus. So the matching bonus would be if your personal's up to 5 levels, but if your personal, let's say they earn $20,000, you get a 50% match, $10,000. So on top of it.
Booming, you about to get paid, booming.
Hey, Jake.
Yeah.
So on your initial investment, let's say, after the 2 years, would that compound be on your initial investment, or would
Yes.
it go to your, so it won't be on like the 23,000? That won't be.
Oh, I'm sorry. It would be on month after month. It's compounding. So for $2,000 over 2 years, 1,300 in interest, and this is how the compounding would like work. Like, so your accrual versus your balance and your earnings. So if you guys want to play with this, the calculator website, the calculatorsite.com, you can go plug in and play with this if you want to, and just see based on like what balance you guys want to start with. And if you're going to add anything month over month, you can see kind of what that projection would be.
What's that calculator?
Actually, let me just pull this site. I think I can put it in the chat.
I got you, Yolanda. She just said she wanted to get the wellness information. I'll send that out to you. Anybody else who wants to get that, send me something in Messenger so I can send you.
Send me the wellness stuff, on me. Send it to me.
Okay.
I know. Health is wealth.
Absolutely. The first wealth. We got to feel great for all our trips to Dubai and Hawaii and everywhere we want to travel.
So Jake, Bloomy, do y'all have any incentives coming up for building company wide?
Yeah, we just got done with a double 4x4 bonus. But we can certainly look at some. If you guys have some organizations that are coming on, like we'll definitely look at creating some. Right now we don't have any like for the summer months, but we're open.
So the 4x4 is this for the rest of this month?
So the 4x4 is ongoing, but what we did for May was a double 4x4. So instead of earning 500, it was 1,000. We could, if we wanted to, and we had some people that were really excited and we wanted to do that for like the summer months, we could institute that again, or we could look at something like that.
Outstanding.
You must be special.
Yeah, my vote, absolutely.
No one
But
asked.
Implement that
No one
against
asked.
Look, numbers
Jake,
talk.
be like Nike and just do it.
Right?
LaRon was talking about he knows a couple thousand people, so the company may just listen to that. It's not like it's 1 or 2. Okay.
The VIP group, right? If you ask the right questions, get a good answer.
Awesome. Well, we've been on an hour and I thank you guys so much for your attention. Just to let you know, I do really good follow-up. So I'll follow up with you. You can go ahead and text me now and let me know if you want to go ahead and get that link. I'll send it right over to you. If you have any other questions, you guys know my number, you got my messenger, I'm here at your disposal. This is me, this is what I do. And you're going to see me continue to promote because I just believe in this. And it's personal to me because I know so many people have lost money and I want to show them, okay, stop the madness, that's over. Let's get into something that's real and sound, long lasting, and on the conservative side, but still, when you're comparing it to the bank, 6% per month, when you're not even getting 1% annually in the bank, we're doing really, really well here.
Hey, real quick, Boomy, great. Jake, are we trading 7 days a week or 5 days?
5.
Okay.
Great
Asian
question.
market, what market y'all trading in?
So it's Forex, right? So it's
Oh, yeah, I know it's Forex. I'm talking about if y'all trading London.
yeah, London.
Okay. Great questions.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for your attendance. We're going to go ahead and end this Zoom. I have recorded it. So if you want to watch the replay, give me a couple of days to get it to you. Just request that as well in my messenger box. And for those of you who already said send me the link, welcome to the team. I love you guys. Thanks again, Jake. And we'll see you on Wednesday for the
Awesome.
walkthrough.
Cool. Great. Thanks, guys. Have a
All
wonderful
right.
weekend.
Thank you guys for attending.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.